All right, Gary, do you think esports should be considered at the same level as traditional sports?
Well, yes.
And why is that?
Because my dad once told me, sports are sports. No matter where you play, what you play, we are given equality of equalities.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello.
Do you think that esports should be considered at the same level as traditional sports?
Yes and no.
Why is that?
Because I think that there's mental strategies that actually go into esports that are on the same level of sports, and no, because it doesn't require the same physical amount of activity that you do in a traditional sport.
Thank you. Okay, do you think that esports should be considered at the same level as traditional sports, and why?
I don't think that they should be considered exactly the same as traditional sports because unlike traditional sports, they don't have the same physical aspect, but I think that they're equally as competitive and equally as difficult to be successful in.
Thank you.
Sure.
And why?
Because a lot of people treat esports like actual sports. For example, Wii Sports. Some people take it really seriously and it's a lot of physical activity. So yeah, it can be considered an actual sport.
All right, thank you.
No, but it's difficult because are we defining sport and competition as the same thing? Because in a way I define a sport as not just being a competition but more of a physical activity, something that gets you moving but also has that competitive aspect to it. Like I wouldn't call chess a sport, yet you can still have a chess competition. In the way that I wouldn't call esports really a sport, but you can still be a competitive aspect to it.
Thank you.
No.
And why?
Because my dad works for EA and he would definitely say no.
All right, thank you.
Yes, because they're equivalent in the sense of they both take skill, they both take planning, and there's equal amount of efforts. It's just dependent on who's putting in the effort and what those effort and skill sets are.
All right, thank you.
Yes,
And why is that?
because esports are sports nonetheless.